Hey guys, welcome to another Snobby Beer review. I'm XBang as always, and we've got another Dogfish Head beer. This is Miles Davis Bitches Brew. Pardon my French first of all, but this beer is 3 parts imperial stout and 1 part honey beer with gesho root. For those jazz fans out there, you will recognize the label because this is actually the label from Miles Davis's Bitches Brew, which is an album that he did. But without further ado, let's see how this beer stands up. It gets a lot of hype. Let's see if it's worth it. Alright, so the aroma on the Miles Davis Bitches Brew. Tons of roasted character coming through, and actually surprisingly a bit of the honey comes through. I was thinking the stout character would kind of overpower the more subtle honey aroma, but it's there. There's sort of a spiciness to it. I'm assuming it's the gesho root. I'm not familiar with gesho root, so I don't know exactly what it smells like. But it's the aroma that I'm getting is sort of spicy, and it's almost sort of like anise or even like mint or licorice or something like that. There's a little bit of like chocolate and you know, coffee and the typical stout characteristics, you know, roasted barley. That's all in there. As for the taste, right off the bat, there's a ton of like roasted character, just that like, you know, that almost harsh like just burnt barley flavor that you get with a lot of imperial stouts. Some definite like dark chocolate notes in there. Espresso, coffee. I mean, it's for being a Dogfish Head beer, this is a pretty typical stout. The honey really doesn't make an appearance, at least not that I can really detect. That kind of spiciness and the, you know, anise, maybe a little bit of like licorice, that's in there too. But it's not quite as intense as the nose was. As far as the mouthfeel, it's got some pretty decent body to it. It's by no means like thick and heavy, especially compared to other imperial stouts. But there's pretty good carbonation to it. Alright, as for the score for the Miles Davis Bitches Brew from Dogfish Head, I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 5. This is definitely not my favorite imperial stout, nor is it my favorite, you know, Dogfish Head beer, but it's really good. It's not so out of this world, or even remotely near that. I mean, a lot of Dogfish Head beers are kind of out there, and it's hard to grasp familiar, you know, tastes and that kind of thing, which isn't a bad thing. They do it really well. But this one, I think this is one of their more tame beers, if that makes sense. And to call a, you know, big imperial stout brewed with honey and has gesha root in it, it's kind of funny to say, but it's not too wacky, it's not too off the wall. It's just a definite solid imperial stout. That wraps it up for the Miles Davis Bitches Brew from Dogfish Head Craft Brewed Ales. It's a solid beer all around. It's pretty hard to get when it does come out, even in the areas that sell, you know, Dogfish Head beers. Grab a bottle, grab 2 if you can, age one of them, drink one now. But you guys know what to do. Grab a beer, leave me a comment. I'm going to finish this beer, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.